my content on Facebook. And so
that,
just
bro.
kind of relating it to you,
Yes.
and you mentioned your different albums and the challenge of, as a believer, you definitely want to put in a message. It's not just you just putting music out there, right? How do you balance, wanting to bring a message, not having any inspiration that, really drives you or motivates you to, how do you balance all of that as an artist?
Yeah. I mean, I think it makes it easier that I love a bunch of stuff. Like, so if I don't feel inspiration with writing a song, like, I'll just be out there on the photos. Like, I'll just like go take photos and then I do vlogs as well. I mean, this is specific to me, but I just do vlogs, so it just helps me like speak through what I'm going through too, and just tell people, be open in that way. I think a lot of the reason why I like a lot of the artists I like Kanye West, is because they're great speakers and they can like communicate well. And even like people like Tyler the Creator, like I don't listen to much of his music, but I just like watching him from afar because the dude, like people like Tyler for Tyler, I think he just has a cool brain. But man, just keeping a message in it, man. I think what I do is I always just trying to be genuine about just what I'm going through.
Yeah.
What I've just seen is that just resonates most with people. Like people don't always want like you don't always have to be like, oh man, I'm struggling with this. Like that's not life. Like right now, I'm happy. Like I just went to In-N-Out. I'm like, I'm like good. I'm just being with the Lord, but. I think at the end of the day, it's like people just want something real. So as long as you're just being real, like yo, this is what the Lord taught me today. I think it'll go far. So the inspiration it just comes from Him. It just comes from your life with Him.
Yeah.
And it just I don't know. It just like comes, but don't. I would say don't trip too much. Like you're gonna have times of like writer's block or whatever you do, and that's okay. Like we're not the saviors here. Like God doesn't need us. So
and that's something that like I know one of your favorite artists, Andy, talks about a lot, and he's like one of my like especially his music has had like a big impact on my life as well, and even be able to see him be honest about either like creative blocks or just like what he's going through in life, but then as well, which is what you've been able to adopt as well, really well, is being able to use different creative outlets to your benefit and acknowledging that like the Lord's created this, and as long as I honor Him in that, like it's going to be a blessing. Because obviously like anything that the Lord gives, like we like through temptation and through the attacks of the enemy can twist, like whether it's music, whether it's like sexual relations with women, whether it's like anything like that, we can twist it. And so I think that's even kind of a thing is like almost for a little bit there, like music was just kind of seen as like outside of just regular worship as like taboo and something where you can't really like get into specific genres. Yeah. Like even rap for a little bit. Cause I mean, there was like the like forefathers of like CHH, like cross movement, like different things like that before like Lecrae and Reach and everyone else came along. But even then it was almost something that was like kind of like pushed down and almost kind of like should we really be doing this? Yeah. But us trusting that like through discernment, through being powered by the Holy Spirit, that if we're really pursuing the Father and our intention is to glorify Him and then just share with people like where we're at in the moment, and not like give glory to that moment, but give glory to like what the Lord's doing in that moment, then I think it's something that people can really connect with and like take encouragement from, because